Hey everybody, it's Adam from The Lap, and today I'm going to continue the series of A Day in My Life right after this. Welcome to the shores of beautiful Lake Huron. I am actually at the Pinery Provincial Park, and I mean, as you can see, it's just gorgeous here. But I wanted to continue sort of talking about what an average day in my life traveling is like. And it's usually about this time of day that I start trying to figure out where exactly I'm going to be tonight. The night before, I'll have a pretty good idea of where I want to travel to approximately. And then around noonish, I'll start really looking for somewhere to sleep, for somewhere to camp. And so I'm old school. It all starts with my map. Now this map, I'm quite proud. It's getting filled up quite nicely with the places that I have been on this trip. And so today I'm actually going to be making my way kind of northeastern Ontario. So there's two apps that I use primarily to find a camp spot. iOverlander, which if you've used it, is absolutely phenomenal. It will give you ideas for where there's free camping, where there's paid camping, give you an outline of people leave comments as to what the site's like, whether it's suitable for a tent, whether it's suitable for an RV, if there's water or bathrooms available. Really is a great app, and so I use that in conjunction with Wiki Camps, which is basically the same thing, just has different content. And so between those two, that's usually how I'm able to pick a campsite. And I've found some amazing campsites on this trip, and most of them are complements of those two apps. So big shout out to the users because it is crowdsourced, of those two apps. I hope that some of the comments that I've been able to make and some of the observations that I've made about some campsites have been helpful to other travelers. But it's also a great way to meet other travelers. So I can't tell you how many times on this trip that I've gotten to a campsite and there are people there, or like a camp area and there are people there. Or once I've set up, more people show up. And it's all kind of like-minded people. And so, just had some great conversations, some great chats with people, and really got to meet some phenomenal people. Compliments of these two apps. So if you're going to do this kind of travel, I highly recommend iOverlander and Wiki Camps. Wiki Camps, I think it was a $2 download. But iOverlander is free, and again, both are crowdsourced. If you've been following on our social media, you'll know that I was able to get to Point Peely this week. It was absolutely wonderful. I was actually a little bit emotional when I got there. Something about checking off items that were important to me on this trip. So I've now been to the most northern and the most southern points in Ontario. So now I'm going to head up to eastern Ontario, go ride the Ottawa Valley and all the points in between there, and then head down through Algonquin Park. And I only have 3.5 weeks left before I should probably think about getting home. But it's going to be 3.5 weeks just jam-packed with fun, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you a lot of really fun video. If you like what we're doing, please be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you know whenever we post a video, and please share it with anybody that you think might be interested in the videos that we're putting up. And until next time, ride safe.